Hey guys, welcome to Index Card a Day, Day 1. Index Card a Day is a challenge to make a piece of art on an index card every day during the months of June and July. So I'm going to start out with some collage. I'm going to take my Ranger Multimedia Matte as my adhesive, and I have some of like my favorite vintagey kind of papers that I'm just going to collage on there. A little collage sandwich, a little glue under the paper and over the paper. And it's just all kinds of stuff. Ledger paper, book paper, like a ticket stub type thing for like a trucking company. Don't even know where that came from. So yeah, and when I collage on small pieces like this, I like to do more than one, and it's a good thing I did because this card went off the rails, and it's a good thing I had another one as a backup. Okay, so once I'm happy with all my cards and the collaging, I'm going to take some white gesso, and I'm just going to use this to create like a veil over my book page, kind of like tone everything down and push things to the background. I'm not going to cover the entire card, and I'm going to make some areas like more globby and some more transparent. Yeah, so pretty much I don't have a rhyme or reason. I just slap it down. So I'm going to start on this card here. I'm going to take this is tissue paper by Dina Wakley. I believe it's called collage paper. Don't quote me on that. But it's just got some nice little starbursts. I thought I'd add some black in there. Honestly, I did not know what the heck I was going to do on this card or where it was going. I was just grabbing stuff from around and putting it down. Yeah, hopefully things will flow a little easier once we get into the challenge. So once that's dry, I'm going to take some Daler-Rowney FW acrylic ink in lemon yellow and some Hansa yellow medium golden acrylic paint. And I'm going to start with the golden. I'm showing you my paintbrush here. I left it in like glue or something, and it got really stiff, but the tip part of it is kind of like movable, so it makes this delightful scratchy texture in the paint. So I'm just going to use that to apply my golden paint, and I'm also going to use it to kind of like stamp into the paint to make like little marks on my page. I'm going to dry that, and then I'm going to go in with my yellow. Now my dropper was not working, so and I should have, like, this is the way the whole card went. So I grabbed my cadmium yellow Liquitex ink. It's pretty much the same. And I'm just going to drop some on my card, move my card around, get it moving around there until I'm happy with the way it looks, or not happy, just till I'm ready to move on to the next step, because I was not happy at all during this process. So then I'm going to take some crushed grape paint by Dilutions, and I could not believe it, you guys. This is the only purple paint I own. Can you believe that? And this is by far not my first choice. So I'm going to slap some down, and I cut out these circles out of just regular cardstock, and I'm going to put some paint down, put my cardstock circles over the top, and then take my baby wipe and wipe away that paint that's left around the circles. And look at that orange spot that the purple and the yellow made. That was totally unexpected. So I'm trying to cover it up. I was not liking it. So I'm trying to make the paint, the purple paint, a little thicker, apply it on there, but that yellow was just here to stay. So I'm going to do more of that reduction stenciling, putting my my little paper pieces on there and using my baby wipe to take away the paint around it. I love the way that looks, how it gets all grungy. Like, you can't completely take the paint away, so it gets like a tint. Yeah, look at that. I was like, are you kidding me? So now I'm going to take some Turquiose Dina Wakley acrylic paint, and since my orange spot got bigger, I'm going to try to cover it up with the turquoise. I'm just going to use my finger to apply that right over the orange spot, and I'm going to add some other little spots here and there. And then I got the bright idea, I'm going to do the reduction stenciling again. So I'm going to wipe away that turquoise, And then it took up the turquoise and the purple, and you could still see the orange. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to frame it up and let it sit. So I'm going to use my my ink pad to kind of frame it in a little bit. So I have these Collage Girls Dina Wakley Media stencils, and well, this is before I hung it up, but so I'm going to take this, the one girl from the stamp set, and I'm just going to stamp her on another index card. And did you guys know that it's been so long since I had to actually buy index cards because my mother's a retired teacher, so I got like a classroom full of supplies like that. They make heavyweight ones now, which are pretty sturdy actually. Anyway, so I'm auditioning my girl, see where I want her to go. I'm not happy with it, but I decided just to go with it and slap her on there. So then I'm going to stamp. The stamp has like script on it that I obviously couldn't fussy cut out. So I'm just going to stamp it on my background. But then I decided, no, I'm not happy with that. I don't want to settle for that. I let it go, and I decided to come back and mutilate it. We're going to cut it apart and use it on this other card. So I'm going to take some of my lime Dina Wakley paint on my collaged card there. And I picked this one because it's got like botanicals, the vintage botanical paper, and I thought that looked so pretty in the background. So I didn't want to cover it up with like other media and other paint or anything. So I wanted to use it on a background that was like going to be pretty so that you could see it, you know? So I'm just going to add some of that lime with a little bit of water just for a little bit of color in the background. And then I'm going to add my little mutilated elements there. I'm going to edge everything with my ink pad. Yeah. I'm going to use my little tiny bottle of multimedia matte there to adhere everything. And at this point, I was satisfied with it. I wasn't hating it or frustrated to the point where I was earlier when I worked on it. So yeah, I just cut out my most favorite parts of the other card. So I thought, what does this need? Some aggressive blue splattering. So we have my cerulean blue hue ink, and I'm just going to use the dropper to drop some big splots down on the page. And then I'm going to take a smaller paintbrush and add some splatters with that. And then I thought as a final finishing touch, she needed gold foiling across that strip she's got across her eyes. So this is the Speedball Mona Lisa gold foiling. You put like the adhesive down and it turns from milky to clear, but the problem is that she's stamped on an index card, which is super thin. So long story short, it took me 3 different tries, and the gold foiling got bigger and crazier every time. So I just let it go and called it a day. So that's it. Day 1 is in the books. Supply list down below. Yeah, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye, guys.